right. So who wants
It's
to?
official. We're back for season 2.
Yes, season 2. Yes, finally.
I would like you guys to know that I am wearing a blazer for this occasion because we are businessmen of business. We're back. It
Yeah, there
may
you
be
go.
better than ever or more of the same. You can decide.
We are better than ever. I mean, I didn't wear a blazer, but I should have. We should have coordinated this.
Oh, you
We
know
would
what?
have.
I should have dressed up and everything. I have a bow tie somewhere.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I don't have a tie,
I
but
was gonna wear a tie, but I couldn't find my tie.
Oh my
see,
god. I
well,
I
I have a
have a
tie
few.
somewhere.
Greg, you might know Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Wallace and Gromit tie.
Nice.
I don't remember where I got it from, but it is actually probably one of the funniest things that I own.
Yeah, see, I should have. We should have coordinated. I have like a nice little suit, and I also have the tux I got married in, so like I can.
Oh my
Season
god!
finale. Well, I'll dress up for the season finale.
Listen,
There you go.
We'll decked to the nines.
There you go. I'll come in looking dapper.
oh my god.
Yeah.
But, yeah, season 2. It's took
Yeah.
us a while because we've been so busy.
Life.
And I've been dying.
Yeah.
Hello.
Baka is
But
alive.
I am alive.
He lives.
It's been a wild year so far because I
Yeah.
think the last time we recorded was like what, January or February.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
With Amanda.
For-
And it's August.
Yeah. You know what? It was a longer break than we had intended, like between seasons. But
Yeah. Well, life got in the way. Things happen.
you know,
It's
can-
that unpredictable thing.
Yeah.
how'd you feel about a wee short segment at the start of like what have we been up to in the last like 8 months?
Oh gosh.
God, yeah.
I'm just trying to think of what I've been up to.
Right?
I was like,
I can't remember that far.
I'm happy to start. Because I haven't necessarily done very much, but I've gotten more or say back into music, which I know is like it's super like you weren't post degree. I've been like kind of hit and miss with music post degree, but was it last month? Yeah, was last month I was on Humane Society's music relay event.
Oh.
I closed it out. It was super lovely. And I was really nervous for that because like it's been so long since I've like performed like live music, and it wasn't like covers or anything, or like how we do like Tuesday radio, like where we just kind of like chill and listen to music and such. This was like actually live. I had to do original stuff or like non DMCA stuff, and like it was it was very it was very nerve wracking for me, but I was also like, wow, do you kind of miss this? So
Mhm.
I got
That's
more
awesome.
into it again.
That's awesome.
Other than that,
Yeah.
I've become duck dad, and by that I haven't gotten ducks, but I live by ducks. And
Oh.
I went. Oh my god! I went. Those of you in autosave's server will have seen me like posting videos about it because I was very pleased about this. But I took a friend to see the ducks, which are literally like 2 minutes away from where I live. As soon as I stepped out the car, like my friend was just like, they're walking over. I was just like, oh, oh yeah. I bought some seeds for them. Because like at one of the pet stores here, you can get like huge bags of seeds for like 12 pounds and such. It's super cheap, and we were like flooded by these ducks. It's like I've never seen them so active, and it was very wholesome and very lovely.
Aw.
That reminds me, like when I was growing up, I had neighbors that had swans next door. It was really awesome.
We have a couple swans in the pond. They just had well, it would be a few months ago now, but they just had wee babies.
Aw.
That's awesome. Well, it's good you got back into music, man. That's pretty
Yeah.
funny because I have recently got back into music too. I
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I didn't know this.
well, yeah. So okay. So I've been working on like an album for like the past like 8 years. Like it's just
Mood.
been, yeah, it's been an off and on thing. It's just I don't know, just life gets in the way, right? But just I put it on the back burner. Then I just had this conversation with my wife like a few days ago, and because she does music as well, and we were just like, I would love to continue to work together on music. She's like, yeah, I think we should. So we've been working on some things and trying to get an album together and hopefully finish it by the end of the year or maybe the beginning of next year, depending on how long. But so yeah, that's a thing. And I don't know, just me, what's also been going on with me, just father, husband, just doing the dad thing. And um
Imagine
still
that.
going, yeah, right. That life, which I enjoy being a father, husband, but it's like, it's just been busy, and then some things that's been going on, some major changes and stuff with I just finally got my residency this year, my residency card this year. So I'm now,
The citizenship?
yeah, my permanent residence in Canada.
Oh,
So
right.
I am allowed to stay. So so
Nice.
yeah, so all that is good.
No
Yeah,
more
and
USA.
yeah, no more
Yeah.
USA.
Envy.
Yeah. So yeah, me and my man. Funny enough, I just had my daughter. We just took my daughter over across to the states. She had to apply for like a passport card. So all that stuff. It's all
Can
finished. We're all
you
good.
can you not do that from where you are?
Yeah. Well, no, we're not that part. No, I guess they wanted us
Oh.
to go to the U.S. to get her U.S. passport because
Oh, so we
You don't have a consulate?
I don't know, but like I think we can do it online here.
really.
Like
I
sometimes they'll
had
like want you to go in for like meetings of like for like identification, like
Right.
verification and such. Like I think I had to go to Edinburgh at one point, which was like it was very bizarre because it was like I've never lived there.
Yeah.
Like and it's from where I was at the time was like maybe like an hour and 40 out of the way.
Yeah,
Um,
it's weird. I wish I could do it online, but they wanted me to do it over there because she's from the U.S. and it's the enter. I don't know. It's weird. I guess to enter
Yeah,
back
because
in. I don't know. I'm
I
like,
would assume that there would be a U.S. consulate, because like I got my French passport here, but I just had to go to the French consulate. They didn't make me like
yeah,
go to France to get it.
yeah. I don't know
so
why.
kind
It's
of like an
weird.
embassy?
Yeah, like
Huh?
like an
Kind of
embassy,
like an
right?
embassy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. It was. I don't know. It was really weird why they wanted us to do it. I'm just like because like we have our PR card, which helps us get like across, or like either it's across,
Relations.
and then like they want the passport to go back. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Like we have a PR
Yeah,
card.
that's
Like you
weird.
put, I don't know. It was just a whole bunch of weird stuff. So we're just like, whatever. It costs like maybe like $60 or like whatever. Like we'll do
So,
it.
are you planning a holiday?
Um, yeah. So well, yeah. On the holidays when we go over, yeah, we always go over on the holidays.
No,
But
no, no. I mean, like, are you planning like a holiday that you would need like passport?
oh no.
Oh,
Not
fair.
that news. It's just to go back and forth. I don't know. It's just weird. But instead of getting
Yeah.
a passport, which costs like 160 or some shit, like they have a passport card, which is like really cheap. It's like, well, if I
So
would have
it's
known
like,
that,
is it kind of like limited to travel within the U.S.
yeah, it's pretty
and
much border
US?
travel from U.S. and Canada border travel. That's it. No international
Right.
type of travel. Yeah. So like we were just doing that because we're not like planning on doing that. It's just a kind of quick way right now until we decide to actually get a real passport when we kind of decide to travel over internationally somewhere, I guess.
Fair. Yeah.
But yeah, it's cheap, so we're like, okay, whatever. So it just helps us go across, which I still find ridiculous, but it's whatever.
I've only
I love
traveled.
passports.
Only
Right?
actually used my passport once.
Yeah, yeah.
I actually pulled out because right next to me are my two passports, but then I have my two older passports,
Oh my
and I
God.
have a few stamps, but I
Mm.
want more.
It's,
Yeah,
like,
I eventually do.
we just
Yeah.
gotta we all have to get sugar daddies. So if there
Yes.
happens to be like a sugar daddy or a sugar mommy. Hello, hi.
Sugar
Hello.
mommy,
I'm
or just
available.
a sugar parent.
A sugar parent.
Just yeah, with no sugar.
If there happens to
no
literally
sugar, no
like
sugar allowed.
if it happens to just be sugar, like just like sugar granules, I will take that too as well. Listen, groceries are expensive these days.
Hey,
Oh, I feel that. Oh, we've been on a writer and actor strike for
That's
long time
right.
now.
Yeah.
oh yeah, dude. Like
my
it's
financial situation is upsetting.
oh, I bet.
Great. Actually,
Hate it.
I'm interested. So you'd mentioned the writers. I know I said this is going to be such a short segment, but like, hello. You'd mentioned like the writer strikes, and like, I know that's like a super big part of your life. Like,
Yep.
it doesn't like work wise doesn't affect me as much as it would affect you, and I'm kind of curious of like, I'm curious of how you're doing with that.
Horribly. There's no work. There's no. I have like not worked in months. My savings is almost gone, and my debt's up to almost 10K.
See,
How are you doing?
I wasn't sure if
Oh, no.
like I know like the writer strikes are like of course like industry wide. Like
Oh yeah,
I
and
wasn't
it
sure.
started honestly because like they were about to go on strike, and then we kind of figured. So I'm not in WGA yet, but I am in SAG. So SAG
Yes.
is also on strike. So production started winding down essentially from the beginning of the year. So I worked on a set maybe 3 or 4 days of this whole year.
Holy shit.
And we're in August. Like, that's it. So I've been taking other gigs. Like, there's an indie film where I'm working as a script supervisor. I stage manage at a performance college a lot, but they have been on summer vacation, so I haven't had anything there. I'm just starting a new little gig advertising Broadway shows in Times Square, which is not a job I want to do at all, but I have reached that point of desperation that I need money. I can't pay my bills.
Gotta
I
do what
need
you gotta
money.
do. Hell
So,
yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
See,
that's what I'm doing.
I wasn't sure if like you know like theater productions or even like small indie companies and such would still be like working on stuff like because
They
as you said
are,
like bills.
Yeah, no, theater is still fine. So theater is a completely different union. That's AEA, which I do
Right, yeah,
qualify
yeah.
to join, but I haven't joined yet. And yeah, indie stuff that doesn't. So essentially, like we're arguing with AMPTP, who they have like all the more major productions. So yeah, like indie stuff or commercial stuff, voiceover stuff, like none of that is affected by this. The problem
Okay.
is that because so many people are out of work, everyone is going for the few jobs that still exist. So I've
That's
been
true.
auditioning. I haven't booked anything because there's so many other people.
Yeah, there's like
going
more,
for those
more
same
competition than there
jobs.
usually would be.
Yeah, so it's just it's like, you know, I've done I think like 5 auditions in the past week. Will I book any of them? Honestly, probably not. Which makes me very sad because one of them it's like a dream job, but I even knew going into it was just like everyone, it's been flooded right now, so it's like, oh, whatever. But at least, you know, they'll have seen me. So
Yeah.
maybe someday.
Well, let's hope it all gets handled and settled so you can get back to work for sure.
Yeah.
That'd be great. I
That'd
would
be
love
wonderful.
that.
I bet.
Also, just pay us. Just give us
Yeah,
what we want.
exactly.
We will win.
Oh, you will.
AMPTP, we will win.
You damn
It's
sure
like,
will win.
We will win. I'll make fucking sure. It's like, so
Today,
So let's
after
just
this
segue
it's
into
very
the
long.
happy-
It's a very long
Video
segment.
games! Don't we all love video games? The
Hey.
beautiful escapism of video games.
right?
There's actually been a lot that's came out that like so far this year and is still to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was literally saying like in like the pre-recording part where we just kind of talk and such that like as of the recording session, Blasphemous 2 comes out tomorrow. So like the last like 2 days been like absolutely like tanking a like what would it be like a fifth playthrough or something for me? I don't know. I keep picking it up because it's just one of those games. It's like the Messenger for me. Like I just kind of keep picking it up. Blasphemous is probably in my top 5 games, cause like yeah, cause like it's I know I have like a lot of favoritism towards Metroidvanias in general, but like kind of when you strip it back, there's been so much put into this. Like art style wise, like the story behind it being like based a lot on like Spanish folklore or Spanish tales and like history and such. It's super good, and also the soundtrack is being slept on. Gonna need that one to stop
Right.
being slept on. Like especially if you're like kind of more into like Spanish influenced music. Like it essentially the entire soundtrack is at least influenced by.
Well, now I'm just going to have to go through it because I've been sleeping on the
Absolutely.
game in general. I forgot. I forgot I had it. I've got so many of these other games. I feel like I'm always
Oh,
playing, and I'm
mate.
like, yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I had this game here. Like, yeah, I do that all the time.
Curse of the backlog.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. This is why we have the Google Doc or the Docs or something.
Oh,
Yeah, all the
I feel like
spreadsheets
I've been like
and
jumping between games lately because like so much came out in like such a small period of time that
it
I
really
was just
is.
like, oh my god, like because like Tears of the Kingdom came out, and then like a month later like Pikmin 4 came out, and then like
Oh,
of course
do you
Blasphemous 2 is
do you
coming
like
out,
those
but
Pikmin
like
games?
like Pikmin 1 and
Hmm.
2 were added to Switch as well, and like for a
Nice.
lot of folks like Baldur's Gate, and like I'm like oh my god, like.
Yeah, and that's one that I want. And speaking of Baldur's Gate, because our topic is multiplayer games, I want that so bad.
I
Yeah, I do too.
And I'm
I've
not
never
even
actually
like
played D&D.
I will see, and I've only played D&D once, like a while back, but I've never really got into D&D. But I'm just like, that looks so fucking cool. Like I that one looks cool. I
It
want that one.
it has been getting some high praise.
It really
Like
has.
Oh yeah.
like
Yeah,
I've been seeing in places that it's like now one of the highest rated video games of all time.
yeah, yeah. It's
And
getting up
like
there with like well, what was the other game? Elden Ring, because people were like,
yeah, Elden Ring was game of the year last year.
yeah, yeah, it was, yeah.
I want that one still.
Oh, game's
It
fantastic.
I
So good.
I actually at some point this year, I think it was like last month or the month before, I got all of the achievements on Steam for Elden Ring, and I will ride that one until I die.
Heck yeah!
Oh yeah,
Congratulations.
yeah. Congrats on
And
that.
then
'Cause I
swiftly
don't think
uninstalled.
because I don't think I got all the achievements either, to be honest with you. But
I got like the last achievement and then swiftly uninstalled. As I was like, I'm not touching this game for a good while.
yeah,
Because
yeah, I
like
feel you.
it doesn't play very well on my PC because it's a very heavy game, if you will. So it took a while. It took a very long time. Um, but I did start Dark Souls Remastered. I think it'd be a couple weeks ago now, and that runs so lovely. It's so smooth and lovely. Don't even have to touch any of the settings. It's beautiful.
My first Souls type game was literally Elden Ring. So you know,
So Souls wise, like I have a favoritism for Bloodborne, but
Yes, same.
like that it comes from like the general themes of Bloodborne being like where my preference of horror is in general. Like I love a lot of like cosmic horror and gothic horror, cuz like I would say like the first half of the game, like um I don't know how familiar you are but with Bloodborne, but like I would say like before you do the boss fight with Rom, the vacuous spider, like the first half I would say is like very like gothic themed, like, and then it's kind of like this very like swift like shift into that like Lovecraftian like cosmic horror like like that weird vibe that he has going on. I'm like, fuck. You didn't have to just do that to me. Now I have to finish it.
It's so good, though. I
It's
still
so
have to
good.
finish it, too.
I have
but it's
it.
so good!
Like
I have
me
it on
and so
PS4.
many other folks, like I wish it would make a PC port because it would be so much
That would
much
be
more
better for
convenient.
me because I haven't played my consoles in so long. Because I have it on PS4, and I
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
PS4 is just
PS4 is it might be on PS5 now actually, but like regardless, it's only on Sony, um, and I'm like, I'm begging, but there was a demake that someone did for it. I've
I saw.
completely blanked on their name, but it was like a
Yeah,
PS1 version, and it runs so well.
I heard.
Like
Yeah, I
It looks
saw it. It
really
looked
cool.
cool. Yeah,
I played a good wee maybe I played it like an hour of it. It runs really well. And like you just kind of have to put it out to like indie devs it's essentially a fan game, but fuck. Like it plays so well.
yeah. Sometimes those fan games are dope, man.
Truly.
Like,
Um
yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I'm generally not like a massive fan of like the influx of horror games that came like after like Five Nights at Freddy's, like that style of game. But like there's some really funny like knockoff Freddy games. Like I think it was like Five Nights at Flopas, which is like the cat. It was just like cats instead of like the animatronics. I was just like, it's
Oh,
free
wow.
on itch, and I was like, that's hilarious. I love
Yeah,
that.
Itch is a great place for those type of things. It's funny.
I like
It's just really
as
good.
Yeah,
as,
it's
as
great.
much as like as much as I hate to mention like Harry Potter now because there was someone on itch made like Escape PS1 Hagrid, and I was like, that's fucking funny, because like that sprite was cursed, like
Wow. Yeah,
it
that's
still
funny.
is.
That's funny. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, I have to check this out. I love Itch. Itch has a great thing for like
But
indie games and little fun games.
you know, like Souls games, like although like generally you see them as like single player games, like playing them as like co-op like games where like you can like summon folks in as well, like i I think that's a really good way of playing. Like
I
Code Vein is
dream of
brilliant.
I
Sorry.
really want to play Elden Ring, and I really, really, really want to encounter Let Me Solo Her. That's like a
Right,
dream.
yes, yes,
I
yes,
want
yes,
to,
yes, yes.
Like,
God.
please.
I think that
I love
I
him.
think they put. I think they actually put him as a summon like
Yeah.
NPC in the game. Like,
I love that.
yeah, that was. I mean,
Oh, but
yeah.
to like meet, to interact with like the myth, the legend.
I
like,
The
know.
legend.
I
God.
wish I would have back then. When I was doing it on YouTube, I was doing solo. But I would, if I would have known about it like right then and there, I would have like so tried
Yeah.
to like call Let Me Solo her, because that would have been. I would have just stood back and watched and just enjoyed all the glory. That would have been
It
cool.
would like meeting a celebrity.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah, like really, I'd be in awe. Like I'd be like, "Holy God!" Because like, yeah, because that game was rage-inducing in general. So that would have been. Let Me Solo her. If you're out there, I'll jump on again.
Code Vein is a great Souls like that. I think it benefits a lot from it being able to have a second player, but also like you can have like an NPC character just join you on your journey with you, and like yeah, I know it's a Souls game, and like yeah, generally you can like single player is fine, but like I can have a hot anime guy like come with me on my journey where I'm like this weird pseudo vampire. I don't know, it's kind of a weird plot. Like yeah? Like Andy's got red hair? Yeah, you can choose which NPC you have come along with you. But that's the best one. I'm saying that one. Alright.
Yeah, Code
I
Vein. I
remember-
think I actually had to go. I have to go through at some point. Yeah,
so
it
good.
looks really cool. I have a question, really quick though, because when it comes to like some of the what multiplayer games are you guys playing offline?
Ooh.
Like not on Twitch
Just this
or
past week, I played Left 4 Dead 2 with Mel and Deity, and it was really fun.
Oh, that's a really fun one.
Oh, you
I
mean
love
like
the Left 4 Dead
right?
games.
You mean like off stream, not like right?
Like off stream, yeah.
I was standing just like, oh my god, I don't have IRL friends.
Yeah, no,
Oh yeah, IRL.
I was like, I have to think about this.
yeah.
No.
I was like,
Yeah.
genuinely, like my only like thought there was just like, Mario Party.
Yeah, well, actually, my roommate who does still really like Harry Potter because she grew up with it. She hates all the current stuff, but she plays Lego Harry Potter games, and I have played with her.
The
every
Lego
once in a while.
games are so good.
Lego
Like,
games are
They're
always
really
good.
cute. I've
Just
never- I
Lego,
never
like
had
the
played
Lego
them.
games in general,
Like,
not
they're
like
fun.
just the Harry Potter ones. But Beth and Patrick were recently playing Lego Star Wars, and
Love them.
I just think they're so good. I admittedly only have the Lord of the Rings ones, but
Lord of the Rings is so
the
good.
Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit ones, they're so good.
Yeah, Lego games do really good jobs of like their games are just really they're I don't know, they're just really better than some of the other tie-ins, like the AAA tie-ins. I don't know why they're just so
It's
good.
like, I don't remember. We did an episode of like video games to movies, and like the vice versa, and like it truly is kind of like it's like the gods really do flip a coin when there's like a movie to video game like tie-in, because like God sometimes are so awful.
Yeah, very
But
awful.
the Lego ones,
Yeah, Lego ones are-
they never go wrong.
Lego, they know their stuff. They understand the assignment every single time.
I
They really do.
truly wish that the Lego the Rivendell set was less expensive.
That's fair.
It's something in like £400.
Nah, for me, I
Mister.
think
That's a lot.
I think for me, I know people know me for a lot of like horror games, like horror multiplayer, because
Oh, I know what you're
Like-
gonna say.
yeah, so like I mean, I do play some horror multiplayer offline, but not always, right? Like, but we do play like a lot of well, not Phasmo, but we play like Ghost Exile and Demonologist. are,
Oh,
like, the
that
two
wasn't
main
what I
favorite.
thought you were gonna say.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
what did you think I was gonna say?
I knew you'd been playing like a bunch of shooters lately.
Oh yeah, I do play a lot of
Oh,
shooters
yeah.
offline. I can't help it. I'm a shooter fan, but it's
They're
like yeah, they are. They're
I'm so
fun
bad
and fun. Yeah. So like for me, I do. I am bad at
Violet-
some.
Violet and Jor and Patrick and such like we sometimes get together and play Apex, and like I sit and watch them play it. I'm just like,
Oh yeah,
I don't,
they do play.
I
Apex.
don't know how you do this. Like, cause I played, oh God, maybe back in season 3, but I was absolutely terrible at it.
I really want to get into Apex. It just looks very fun. But I'm
was-
scared because like I came from League
Uh,
when it
same.
was first out
Yeah.
like forever ago. Like
Was
And
that
that
like, I
was
think it was 2011, 2012?
traumatizing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my friends and I got real into it, and yeah, that was I love League, I do, but I am so scared ever to play it, and I feel like Apex is gonna have the
Yeah.
same
Well,
situation.
Did you
That's-
have you ever spoken to Phoenix Downer about League?
A little bit, because I know that she like follows.
Oh yeah,
Wait, what are Phoenix's pronouns?
she her.
She okay. Yeah, I know that she like follows it very closely, and there are like certain teams that she roots for, which I want to say are the same teams that I used to root for, but it's honestly been so long I don't remember. But yeah, I love that she's like really into it.
It's one of those things where like I would never have expected it, because like of course like Phoenix Downer on stream, you see they're playing a lot of like Final Fantasy and Zelda and such, and also been playing Dark Souls.
Yeah.
And like this was like what it would have been like 2 years ago now or something, that they'd mentioned that like they were really into League because like Alchemical Kitty started as a League streamer, and like I just remember like having that conversation.
that?
Yeah.
oh, I'll tell you something.
And, like I just it's so wild to me, like, because it's the same situation when like Violet when I'd mentioned that I wanted to get into Dead by Daylight like way back when, and Violet was just like, I'll play with you literally anytime. I play it every single day, and I was just like, oh my god.
That's another one where it's like it's a really good game and I really like it, but that's another one where it's just like only with friends.
Yeah, see,
not
that's me,
with
'cause-
randos.
Yeah, that's me too. I don't
Sometimes it
play a
can
lot
be
of Dead by
fun.
Daylight.
Like sometimes it can be fun just solo queuing, like especially if like you're wanting to practice some stuff or such, and like your friends are busy. But like yeah, Dead by Daylight is so fun with friends, especially when like you're all survivors, like. Cause like playing as like a full custom lobby is fun, but it's definitely more fun when you're all survivors.
Yeah, for me, I think I mean I like Dead by Daylight. I always play with friends, and I playing with randos sometimes, like it's unpredictable as shit. But like yeah, for me it's I don't get too much into. I haven't played Dead by Daylight in a long time, and I mean like quite a few years.
It's been about a month or two for me.
Yeah, I haven't
but-
played since
but
they released
The
Michael Myers.
Alien chapter.
Oh my
The
god.
Yeah,
Alien
the
chapter.
alien looks cool.
Yeah.
The alien one looks dope. That's the one
My
I wouldn't
wife-
mind.
My wife, she said, watch me like switch from like a Fang main to a Ripley main so fast that it like breaks the sound barrier. Like
Lovely.
it's
Right.
like I've been a Fang main since like almost the start of like when I was when I'd started playing, and God, I was so happy because like I know a lot of folks were like wanting stuff like a Five Nights at Freddy DLC, which I'm like, please don't do that. But like Alien, it makes so much sense, and it was in PTB, it was in testing, like public testing, and it's gotten a really good response, and that makes me very happy. Because I feel like the last few DLCs have had like hit and miss responses. Like the last one was like to me, I really liked it, but the one before that with Skull Merchant, everyone was shitting on it. Like there was maybe like a small percentage of the fan base that like genuinely likes like Skull Merchant as a killer. The survivors I quite like, but I haven't played enough against her to like kind of form an opinion, because like not a lot of folks play her, but like you kind of see online that like when folks do play her, a lot of folks kind of lobby dodge. Like they'll like get in and see that Skull Merchant and then just disconnect from the game. And I'm like, I just like I understand that there's like a certain play style that's like not preferred, if you will, but like I'm not as much as a disconnector as a lot of folks seem to be. I like to give folks like at least a chance, like, because like, well, how are you gonna know if they just want to play the fucking game as opposed to being a toxic player?
Right. Yeah, you get that. That's online games for you there.
Yeah.
As to circle back to when you guys were talking about League, I was actually in a league for a little bit.
Oh,
So yeah, I was.
Know that?
neither did I.
Yeah. I never mentioned it because like.
Who was your main? What did you play?
well,
Was it
no,
Misfortune?
No, I don't even remember because I started and I quit. And we were like, oh.
Well, do you remember top, mid, like what?
I
was a bottom.
Your role was.
I know, and
I
it's
don't-
so surprising.
I know. I do not remember.
Well,
'cause-
wait, but Baka, but what kind? ADC or support?
Oh god, I fucking know.
I
I played besties. Like I didn't know what I was doing, but
I
was
want to
a
get back
Misfortune
into it,
main. I loved Misfortune.
I want to do it
Oh,
again,
that's
like
right.
get back
Okay,
into
so
it
that's
because I want to learn.
ADC.
Oh yeah,
And I think if I want to get back into it and learn again, because like I told myself I was going to, because like I was a big Smite fan. So
I liked
mean,
Smite.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I still am a big Smite fan, but I haven't played it in like a few years.
I
So
haven't
someone
played
told
in a few
me-
years either.
Yeah, so someone told me like you should play League one day, and I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I mean, I started it, and I was just like,
They do tend to be the games that people are just like, if you like this, you'll like this.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah.
and it's pretty much kind of the same premises, actually. I mean,
Yeah,
in
just
different ways.
one's
So it looks,
like different
yeah,
perspective.
yeah, exactly. So like, it looks cool, and I'll eventually get back into it. But like, I was also like one of my big favorite games offline, like well online that I play. Like, that I don't play on stream. Is like when it comes to shooting games, I play a lot of Battlefield,
Yeah,
and
that was the one that I thought you were gonna mention a bit ago.
yeah, I played the shit out of Battlefield. Okay, like it's just, I don't know. I've always loved Battlefield anyway. Like since before this one, like I have all the other Battlefields on my PC as well. So like I play that, and then there's Rainbow Six Siege, which is probably like I don't know. Like Rainbow Six Siege is intimidating for people. It is hard to find friends that play it. So because
How's it intimidating?
well,
I
it's
don't know
because
much
it's
about shooters, to be fair.
well, it's because it's very tactical. So like you have to like peek around corners or like find cover. Like one shot to the head kills, couple shots like to the chest. Like it's a realistic, kind of realistic. Anyway, it's like so you have to, and you got to be quick with the aim because you can kill people in the most craziest like ways. Like you can peek around corners with your gun. It's like you have to be slow and methodical, and you have to call out to your teammates like so and so is there. It's like what I mean. It's very you have to communicate. And
So would you say that it's like Stardew Valley?
Stardew Valley, I
Like,
don't know.
100% the same.
Yeah,
That's a
nice.
1-to-1 right there.
Yeah, is it? He threw me off with that. I was like, what the hell? Like what?
It's like I see a game and I'm just like, huh, is this like Stardew Valley? Like,
No,
Why
because it's
and-
like Harvest Moon, which is what Stardew Valley is.
Yeah, right.
and Harvest Moon is actually based on Alabama.
Wow. Okay. Wow. My family's from Alabama.
I actually don't know. I was just making it
Oh. Yeah, I think Rainbow Six Siege is one of my favorite. Battlefield, obviously, I play the mess out of it, but I'm still looking for friends for Siege. So if anyone's out there, please play with me.
Do you happen to like Halo?
So kind of, yeah. I actually never played a Halo game until last year when the free to play thing came out.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
or whatever it's called. But like, yeah, I recently played it, and I like it. I mean, it's cool. I may go back and play the old Halo games just because like I do want a chance. Like, I want a chance to experience like what other people say about Halo, the love that Halo gets. So like, love and hate, I guess. But I wanna play this. So like, I want to experience it.
Cordy's been with Cordy and Renvi for a bit now. Have been going through them and playing them together.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind to go through this.
Cat Girl Next Door was also playing them. But I believe they were playing them solo.
Yeah, I saw someone
it's-
streaming one of them.
Yeah, like I like to watch my friends play them, because I'm fucking awful at shooters. Like, oh my god, Gray, when we were playing
Aliens Fire Team Elite.
the Fire Team Elite, yeah.
Yep, one of my favorite multiplayer games,
It's-
and I absolutely love it.
It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
So good.
I literally I have it on Steam now because like I think it was in like a Humble Bundle or something. And
So we need to play more.
oh
I
yeah,
have yet to
like
have
I
it.
haven't played it since we did it. What was it, like fucking March or something?
Probably something like that, yeah.
I have yet to play it. I don't have it
Oh,
yet.
it's so
I would love to
Oh,
play
it's
it.
so
It
good.
looks cool.
I
as
have
shit.
that on my list, literally with like
Yeah.
hearts next to it. 'Cause I love that game.
Oh, it was
Am I
so,
good?
so good.
No, but I love it.
That's great.
I didn't finish it. I don't remember how far you got it, because I know you played a bit
Grundle-
afterwards.
Yeah, Grundle Tots and I did a co-stream at some point later, and we beat it.
Oh, nice.
And it was very dramatic. The ending is so intense and so good,
Oh.
and I love it.
I'm interested to go back to it because at this point I'm like, do I remember? Like I remember like it's I when I'm trying to kind of explain this, I'm like, it's like the Shock Boy and Lover Girl syndrome, where it's like I remember kind of like little scenes, little pictures from it. It's like that's kind of like how, because do you remember the Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Do you remember a vivid plot line of that?
Oh, I didn't watch it. I remember
Oh, well,
seeing
you
ads
should
and
be.
thinking
Oh,
that looks like trash.
Oh,
I've watched it.
It's like, it's one of those, it's so fucking bad that somehow it's 180'd into being absolutely very fun.
I wanted to bring up a game because I know some people don't like these type of games, but one of my favorite type of games is also Sims games. So like,
I just reinstalled Sims last night.
Wait, are we
Did you
talking
really?
like The Sims or like simulation games?
well, simulation games in general, right?
Oh,
Like,
sorry. I was expecting.
well, there are some Sims
No,
online
but like,
games.
which Sims did you download?
I only have 4.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Okay. So, the simulation game I'm talking about is I mentioned this to Gray before, but I've been playing Elite Dangerous a lot.
Oh, I
And-
have that. I haven't played it yet though.
Yeah.
oh my god, dang it, it's so fun! I love that game, and it's very immersive too, especially with like some of the new updates with like you can walk around. But like at first, like it came out in like 2014, right? So like, and still to this
was
day,
it really that long ago?
yeah, it was that long ago. It is so massive to where it's like it's only 0.22% explored by all the players. So like
Holy shit.
it's massive, right? But it's all based
Already
on
No Man's Sky. Shit.
right. It's very massive, right? And there's a lot of stuff in there. Like you can like not only do you like fly your ship, but you can land on planets. You can fight aliens. You can find aliens. You can mine. You can be a pirate, a bounty hunter. But like it's so immersive because like I have a flight stick, right? I have VR, so like it's very immersive. But
Oh, you can play in VR?
yeah, it's VR support. Yeah.
Oh.
It's very, very fun. And it's like you can also, but like the thing I love about it though, is it's one of those chill multiplayer games because like it's a shared universe. So if you do solo play,
Oh, so
you
it's
won't run
definitely
into
not like Stardew, because that's not chill at all.
yeah, no, not like Stardew, I guess, because like you can play solo play, which is it's still a shared universe, but you won't run into any players. But if you play open play, you can run into players, but not a lot of players.
Right.
But it depends on like maybe some of the places of the star systems that you go. But like you can also have a friend like jump in your ship and you guys can go flying around and like fight together. And they do a lot of community things. Like right now there's these aliens in there called the Thargoids, and like they're doing this event where the Thargoids are like attacking a lot of the population in space, and like you have to go and rescue people, you have to fight them, and you got to go and like it's a really cool thing. It's like it has a whole lore and it's really fun. But I mean I recommend if you do like simulation games. I don't know how you are about like space sims like things like that, but
Oh,
like
I love simulation games.
oh, it's so
like,
fun.
I'm really into like Subnautica. So, like,
Oh yeah.
and like I've
Oh,
been actually
yeah.
trying to find like more simulation-y type games. Like God, I gotta open my Steam and
I wanted to bring up something because there's a free game on Steam called Portal Reloaded, and you have to
I've heard
have
of
Steam or you have to have Portal 1 or 2 installed. But it's a standalone
like a
Portal
mod?
game. Yeah, it's like
Oh.
a mod. It's like a whole new standalone Portal game that someone made, and it's really fun. It's got 3 portals this time. So it's got your you got your orange and blue portal, and then the third portal is a time portal. So like
Oh.
the puzzles, you go back and forth through time to solve each. It's really, really good and really fun, and it's really dope. I would say definitely look it up. It's insane how good the game is for like a free like modded, like someone made a standalone game for free that they allowed on there, and it's really, really cool. So I
Let's give a quick shout out to the mod community. Y'all do such
God.
good work.
they do
Alive and
fantastic
well.
work. Yes, fantastic work. By the way, they do.
And they're always so quick at it. It's like for example when like Elden Ring released, like the same day there were mods put out and we were just like, what the fuck?
It's insane how quick they do come out. I
Like when
I appreciate that.
when Resident Evil Village came out, the fucking the Mimi mods.
Oh yeah, there was already someone who
God.
modded a fly swatter so you can smack
Yeah,
Lady
that,
D's
that
ass.
was that was
Like-
really fun. There was somebody modded the lichens out to look like Barney the dinosaur,
Oh yep,
Yes.
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 and I thought
Yep.
that
I've
was
seen that.
fucking funny.
great
It's so
stuff. I love the
good.
mod community for that stuff. But yeah, I say definitely hit Elite Dangerous. Bug. If he loves like simulation games, you want to do something like that. It's really fun. It's really cool. They also have like they call it CQC, but if you feel like playing against other players like in dogfight mode, you can
All right,
Fly around and, like,
kind of like an open PvP?
Yeah, pretty much. It's, because other players can attack you, but there's a karma system with that, right? Like if you're all the systems are like have different like governments, right? So
Right.
like if you're in a place that's monitored by government and you attack another player, you'll get a bounty on your head, and then the bounty NPCs will kill you.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's not like a griefing thing. And one thing I do love, speaking of community, like you have to make sure you're efficient with like what you do in traveling, so you can run out of fuel in the middle of deep space,
Oh.
right? And so yeah, so like if you do, you'll potentially just die because you're running out of fuel, you can't fuel your ship. So there's a website, a group called the Fuel Rats, and you can literally go on this website and you can be like, hey, I'm out of fuel and I'm here, and someone will log in the game and come and give you fuel.
Oh.
Like, yeah, like they dedicate a whole community just for like helping people fuel their ships, or like helping people who's stuck in space.
They're the breakdown support.
Yeah, it's pretty
so
cool.
Cute, though.
You call
that.
AA space AA?
Right.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but it's really cool. Like they have something like that. So and I've had it happen to me when I first started playing the game. I ran out of fuel and I was stuck, and I was like, holy shit, like what am I supposed to do? Because like if I die, then I have to rebuy my ship. I don't have enough money. And I'm like, okay.
Right.
So I go on the website and they're like, okay, I'll be right there. And sure enough, like within probably like 2 minutes, like bam, they refueled me, and I'm like, oh, that's great. Like that's cool, So I recommend Elite Dangerous. It's one of my favorites. I've been really getting back into it recently, so that's that's my big one that I'm wanting to find friends to play, because that shit's fun. Yeah, I think they gave away Elite Dangerous for free on Epic a while back.
Yeah.
Did they? Yeah, I thought so, because I thought I had 2 versions.
Yeah, because I had it on Epic and I didn't realize it, and then I got it on Steam.
Would you say, did you have it?
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
God
Did
bless.
have it on Epic.
God bless
God
Epic.
bless. Yes, Epic.
I love Epic for their giveaways.
I
man.
do, dude. Like I've got so many games on there, dude. Like, and
That's
like,
actually how I played Celeste for the first time.
oh really?
Oh, nice.
That's actually how I played Alien Isolation on
I
my
think-
YouTube.
Same.
Yeah.
I think Celeste was actually the first game that I got on Epic. I think I got my Epic account because someone was just like, "Oh, Celeste's free." And I was just like, "Oh, legit, free game."
I don't know what the
Yeah.
first game on Epic I played was or got, but I do know they gave me Death Stranding for free.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
I've got
was,
that too.
oh,
And
dude,
then
let me tell you,
that humble bundle had like the director's cut on.
dude, they were giving away the director's cut on accident, and I was so mad because I seen it and I was like, let me redeem this, and like it wouldn't let me, and I'm like, why is this being so weird? And then
I
I'm
think I
like,
remember that,
oh, yeah, and I'm like, oh, I got the normal version, so they reverted everybody back. But I'm like, fuck, like, but the needless to say though, I tried Elite, or not Elite, I tried Death Stranding on PS4 when they gave it on PS Plus, and I didn't like it. Then I finally played it on Epic, and I actually really enjoyed it. I get what
I
they were
haven't
trying to
played
do.
it yet, but I heard the director's version is so much better.
Yeah, it is. I've seen some of the gameplay, and I'm like, God dang it! I wish I would have had some of that stuff in the game. But it's like it's really fun though. Once you get into it and you get past like the first little area, like I guess tutorial area ish type of thing, like it starts to make sense, and you realize, oh, I get why they did that. Like because it
There's
was like,
bosses in it,
oh,
isn't there?
yeah, there's bosses in it. There's like it's funny because it's a shared universe, so like it's kind of online, but like kind of not. Like you're playing solo, but like you can press a button to where like you can shout, and if somebody's in the same area online as you, you'll hear an echo go hello. Like
Oh,
it's really cool, and like there's an action in the video game where like if you drink too much or if your bladder's full, you actually have to pee, right? And like when you pee, it makes like this fungus mushroom that sprouts up, and it like eventually grows, and it starts to get like these bugs, and these bugs are what refill your health. So like if you
Piss
like
bugs.
pee, yeah, like piss bugs, like if you pee on the ground, it'll actually be in the shared universe, so like somebody
Oh my
else will
fucking
see
God.
that. So like or like if you're trying
that's
to
funny. That's
it's hilarious because like when you like if you build like a bridge like over like between 2 mountains, right? Like it's in the shared universe, right? So somebody will see that and can use it, and then they can give you likes or whatever, and like you'll unlock stuff. It's a really cool like way they did the shared world thing. I get it, but it's like the walking does suck, but I get what like it's hard to explain, but I get why. I would say you just have to play it to like understand maybe, but it's really fun. I really enjoyed that one.
You know what game that I keep meaning to play? I um, like a lot of my friends really like it. Sea of Thieves. Like,
Yeah, I have
I
that
keep
sort of.
meaning to
Yeah.
play it because like I'd originally not played because like I didn't really like first person games, but like over the last couple of years I've kind of like grown on them. Like it's why I didn't play Outer Worlds, but then like Humble Bundle gave it away, and I was like, you know what, I'll give it a go at some point. Um, but like since like especially since I got really into Subnautica, and that's like first person. Um, I I want to try Sea of Thieves, and I think it might still be on Game Pass, but I don't think it's really that expensive anyway. To be honest, like Steam wise.
Probably not.
Yeah, maybe not. I had it on
Plus,
Game Pass. That
there
was
was a
how I
Pirates of the
was.
Caribbean crossover.
Yeah.
Of course
Oh
it
yeah, of course it was. Yeah. Well, Ubisoft is coming out with Skull and Bones. They've been working on that for years. It's pretty much the same premise. It just looks more realistic. I guess, but I don't know. I don't trust Ubi that much. But speaking of Ubisoft though, like I recommend the Division 2 and Ghost Recon. Those are my games. I love tactical shooters, so that's also online. If anybody wants to play, maybe.
I never owned it, but in college, I was hanging out in a friend's dorm room, and one of his roommates had Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, so I would boot that up and play the online multiplayer. It was really fun. Did not get to play it a lot, but yeah, that was a really fun.
Now they have the Modern Warfare 2 remake, which is out right now, which I also have. And I don't know why. I'm so stupid because I don't I generally do not like Call of Duty most of the time. Like I only like Modern Warfare 1, 2, and like Black Ops 1, right? But and there's some other ones that I did like. They were given to me, but I genuinely don't buy Call of Duty because they drive me insane. But then I'm like, oh, Modern Warfare 2 remake. Hell yeah. So I buy it. I liked it for a minute, and I haven't played it since February. So, like, I'm just like, F this game. I'm tired of it. It's whack. F it. Like, I don't know what I don't know. It's like it intrigues me because I think it like you wanted to scratch this itch for me, like where you want to play like these shooter games. It's kind of cool, and like, but then you start playing it, and then it starts looking and getting more ridiculous, and you're just like, fuck. Like because it's the most popular shooter out of all the ones that come out, and
Yeah,
it's
true, yeah.
more than Battlefield, more than Rainbow Six Siege, and I'm just like, okay, cool. But then like, you get annoyed, and you're just like, okay, I'd rather play something else. Like, yeah. So I haven't played Call of Duty since February. Like, F that game. But
I've never really been a fan of Call of Duty. Like I played a good deal of like Black Ops 2 when that came out way back in the day. Like but I never quite understood the hype.
yeah,
That's fair.
I don't really either anymore. It's like I don't know. It's especially because Call of Duty is very toxic. Like they have that.
Though
They,
I'm generally
Oh,
not
yeah.
the target audience.
that's why I've been switching over to a lot of other games. Like the other one I know Gray plays, which is Final Fantasy 14.
Ooh.
Oh, I played it like for 1 week. That was
Really?
it.
Really?
Like a year ago.
I'm
yeah,
like, darn
I don't
you!
play it.
You need to play. I love Final Fantasy 14.
I really liked it, but
It's the
yeah,
subscription
I don't
that
do
that
well with like those big
like
world
MMOs.
Yeah, MMOs.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
MMOs and
I love MMOs.
like big sim games.
Yeah.
Like they're fun, but I get bored so quickly because I'm just
Fair.
like, there's so much, and I know I'm like you would essentially have to dedicate your life to it, and I'm just like, I have other things that I want to try, so I very quickly just get really, really bored and
Well, with that,
like never play again.
for me, I think for me when it comes to MMOs, I think it's because you can do so much, you don't have to do everything. Like sometimes I'll just dedicate myself to like just finding mounts, like right. But like I want to ask you though, because like with multiplayer, like MMOs and all that stuff, like you said, you don't lose interest. Like what type of multiplayers are like your favorite to play?
Honestly, I don't really play multiplayers. I don't.
Brilliant choice.
Well, I know. Well, okay. So like on my list, like I did like the Left 4 Dead games. It's short. It's fun.
Fair.
Aliens Fireteam Elite, also pretty short, pretty fun. Like, I really like linear contained
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I like the open world stuff with side quests, but if a game where it's just like, oh, it takes 200 hours to
Right,
like
right.
see everything,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, but I
Right,
want to
right.
feel like I've
That's fair.
contained it. But yeah, overall, I don't like multiplayer.
Yeah, that's fair. No, yeah.
We've played some like escape roomy type games together. Which,
Those
like,
are fun.
Yeah.
Yes, Escape Simulation we
Well,
played.
yeah, and-
that was really fun.
You know what else I didn't realize was multiplayer? Well, I don't know about necessarily online.
Ooh.
Beyond Two Souls. I didn't know it was two
That's
players.
multiplayer?
Yeah.
Oh, is one of them Aiden or whatever?
Yeah, you actually
Yeah.
can play as
Thing is-
Aiden on the second controller. Yeah.
Also, I just remembered, Man of Medan, I don't remember with like Little Hope and such, but it does have like a friend pass. So you can just kind of play.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Hey, bestie.
Because
Yeah.
me and Violet started it on Violet's birthday last year, I believe. We were streaming it, but for whatever reason we were getting to this certain point, and then the connection just kept timing out. We were just like, why? Like,
Yeah, I think I think the Friends Pass, they have that with like, I was doing that with like the new Ninja Turtles game. Like you can, like,
the
if
new
you have
Ninja
those-
Turtles game has friend pass?
Yeah, you can like share if nobody else has to have the game. You can straight up just play with each other anyway.
Oh,
Like
I love
it's
that.
I love
it's really
that.
it's really fun, and that's what's really cool about it is up to 6 players. So like you can,
Oh,
yeah, you can definitely be.
there's not 6 turtles though.
Well, no, you can play as all 4 turtles: Master Splinter, April O'Neil, Casey Jones, and
Oh,
somebody else.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so you can play it with like pretty much the whole cast. Yeah, it's like it's really cool. And speaking of coming up, me and Matty T is going to be dedicating an episode to all of that. So it's all TMNT, which I also recommend TMNT because that shit's fantastic.
oh, it's been a while. It's been a
I mean, I
while.
love Ninja Turtles.
I'm friends with one. So you mentioned Beyond Two Souls, 2-player mode, which reminded me of what I thought was a very silly 2-player mode, that I had on. So Space Channel 5 has a 2-player mode, and it's one person does the directions, and the other person does chew or hay. So it's like up, down, left, right, chew, chew, chew.
Oh
so
my
you have like
God.
one person does the arrows and the other does
Oh,
the
wow.
attacks. Which I thought was like, oh, you were just like, well, we have to make it multiplayer, and like that's what you came up with. But
That's
I'm wondering
funny.
if you guys know of any like other kind of goofy
Yes.
2-player or multiplayer. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
remember Mario Galaxy?
Oh Lord, yeah.
I know of it, yeah.
So like, of course, like your one player would play as Mario. Want to know what your second player does? He just moves the pointer around on screen and collects the stars.
Oh wow.
It's the-
That's
And like,
So good.
in
That
Mario,
was made for a little sibling.
Yeah.
That was,
Yeah, that was
absolutely
so
made by
rad,
like
yeah.
the player and then like the little Timmy
Like,
who wants
thanks-
to feel like he's contributing.
thanks
to.
Nintendo. Like Mario Odyssey, it was like one of you is playing as Mario and the other one is the Cap.
well, really? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that
Well,
is
I
true.
feel like that could.
Oh,
That-
it's
could work,
really
yeah.
really cool.
Well, that's kind of like Sonic 2 on the Sega Genesis.
Oh,
One would play as Sonic and the other one would play as Tails. But like, it was kind of like the little brother situation because like Tails can like go off the screen, so it doesn't matter if he's there or not. It's just you can control him with the second controller. So like, while you're running around, your brother can do whatever he wants. Like that's pretty much all it really is. And then there's Ju-on on the Wii.
Oh my
What?
god, yes, I love that game. Big
Yeah,
fan.
yeah.
Wait, that could be multiplayer?
Yeah, the second controller can jump scare you.
What?
Yeah.
That's amazing!
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I love that game too, and I had it when I had my Wii, and we found this out somehow. I think like my kid grabbed the controller and scared the fuck out of me, and then we ended up finding out that like you can literally press random buttons and it does different jump scares. So yeah, it's fun. It's fantastic.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't either. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool. It was like one of those things, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure someone probably said it somewhere like, hey, did you know this? But I found this out by accident. you know. Like, but yeah, yeah, you can jump scare the other person, and I don't think there's any other game I know, like any horror wise, that where you can jump scare the other person with the other controller, or like some online
No.
capabilities.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, that's a fun one. So if you ever get a chance, if you can play it, have
I
someone
wish.
have some fun.
That'd be a hard one to find now.
Yeah, it would. It
Yeah.
definitely would. Yeah, I
Nintendo,
wish
I
I
am
wouldn't have got one in my
begging.
copy.
Please, please make your older titles more accessible. I'm
Oh
begging.
my god.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Like,
Port all of your games, please.
like they
It's
did
so
answer
funny.
my prayers and like port Pikmin 1 and 2 to Switch like a few months ago, I think now. Like I fuck. Like, there's so many like older titles that I'm like a lot from like GameCube as well that I'm like a lot of folks kind of miss the GameCube era. Cuz
Yeah,
like
I
they
kind of
brought over like Mario Sunshine and such like which
yeah.
was a fucking beloved game from GameCube.
Yeah, Sunshine was good.
I lovingly look at
I
my Fatal Frame games.
I
that
was
have
just
not been
I was
ported.
just going to straight up say, like, not only the Fatal Frames but Spirit Camera.
Fatal Frames
Yeah.
being ported to
the
Switch, I believe.
because it was like for 3DS. So
Is it?
is
I
it?
think so.
Oh,
Wait, Fatal Frame 1 through 3 is getting
I'll have a
ported?
look.
that would be cool. I just want them to kind
Ah,
of just port
I-
them general and
I
like.
really want them to port them. I
But-
mean, ideally on Steam.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
I
for
don't-
sure. Yeah.
I think Mask of the Lunar Eclipse and Maiden of Blackwater.
Oh yeah, those 4
Oh
and
yeah,
5.
that's
Those
4 and
reasons.
5.
Yeah.
Those have been out.
And speaking of
I only know
multiplayer,
Romancylvania.
yeah,
True.
Romancylvania. Yep. Hell yeah. But I want some
Which
more.
I will do another.
Which is
Oh, yeah,
actually,
you did go through that.
It's actually canonically in the Castlevania universe.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
There you go. I wish there was only one multiplayer Castlevania that ever came out, and
Was there?
yeah, it was on the PS3, and it was in, and Jesus, I'm gonna have to look it up now because it was a really fun game.
Speaking of games that I want ported, I want Guitar Hero back. I miss Guitar Hero. I miss
Guitar Hero
her.
was fun. Yeah, Guitar
Guitar
Hero
Hero
was
was
fun.
so good. I never like got the chance to play it like with friends as a kid, but like I played it with a friend in my teens, and it's so good. It's so good, especially when like one of you's on drums. It's just
Oh,
a
I
great
never had
time.
that.
Oh yeah, I love that because you had the drums. I think it was I had Guitar Hero where we had the drums and the guitar, and then there was
There
Band
was a
Hero where you had the-
microphone as well.
Yeah, there was a microphone because there was also not Band Hero, but it was another one that was kind of like rivaling it. I think it was like Rockstar or something.
Yeah,
Not Rockstar.
Rock Band.
Or- yeah, Rock Band. That's what it
Rock
was.
Band.
Yeah. And you could have like the guitar, the drums. It was like a DJ one or some shit. Like it
Yeah,
was-
DJ Hero or something.
yeah, DJ Hero. Like you could have the whole band. Like I remember
God,
a friend.
I remember that because I
yeah.
remember like the record player that would come with it.
Hell yeah, dude! Like I love those. I think my favorite Guitar Hero was probably Metallica. I don't know why. I love Metallica, in
was
general.
good.
Yeah, I like Metallica's.
Warriors of Rock was fucking phenomenal.
I haven't played that one.
It was the one. It was for Wii, and it was
okay.
it was the one where like you'd go through the different chapters, and like it was like each of the different Guitar Hero characters, and they would like change to kind of like a monster form of themselves after you've gotten like enough stars through like playing the songs. It was so fucking good. There was a whole section for Rush's 2112.
Wow.
Oh god.
Great
Wow.
time.
That's funny. There was a when I had a PS2, I had modded my PS2 down the road, and I could like burn games. So like there was these custom versions of Guitar Hero that people would make, and you could play. Like people had like put wrestling themes on there, like TV show themes, and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
and you could play. And it was like the most.
Nice.
Yeah, it was the most fun thing ever. Like being able to like play
It's funny
guitar.
because it's a really big thing now of like people making beat maps and such.
Yeah, it's really cool. I wish they would bring the other. I would love to see a new like Guitar Hero. I don't see why. I mean, you got.
Oh
mean, you
well,
got-
I know why. So
I know why, but
Guitar
Spill
Hero
the tea.
Guitar Hero Live came out and people fucking hated it. So
Oh, yeah.
like they just stopped making them. I had mixed opinions on Live. I will say it was easier to play being a guitarist like an actual real life guitarist, than like coming from like previous Guitar Hero games, because they changed the layout of the buttons, and a lot of folks just didn't like it because it felt like you were playing like actual like power chords, as opposed to just like pressing the buttons. Um, and it didn't do very well.
That's
Plus,
crazy because
it was on like Wii U, and Wii U itself didn't really sell very
uh,
well.
yeah, it didn't at all. That's funny because I remember when Rocksmith came out, and I'm like, I wanted like
Rocksmith,
really,
fucking loved Rocksmith.
I love Rocksmith. Well,
Weird game, because it's like I don't know whether it's like maybe like an autism thing, I don't know, but like I've been playing guitar since I was 6, but like playing Rocksmith, I'm just like, what is this?
yeah,
I
because
loved it so much, but I was like, I have no idea what's going on.
yeah, one of my friends plays Rocksmith. He's also a streamer. He does like custom
Yeah,
requests and stuff. He has like 4
yeah.
guitars sitting beside him. I'm like, dude, like I would love to play, like, because I guess it helps teach you play. I don't know how really accurate and good
Yeah,
that
it
is,
does.
but
Yeah, it's actually quite good at it. Like I know, like it's it's one of those things where it's like it's the same vein as being like self-taught. Like I'm a self-taught guitarist for the most part, where like you can develop some bad habits from it, but like in in and of itself, like kind of teaching guitar via like kind of a Guitar Hero-y like video gamey thing is a brilliant way of doing it.
yeah. See,
Yeah,
I want to, yeah,
absolutely.
I want to try. I definitely want to. I was looking at some of this, like the game itself. I was looking at like a guitar for it. The guitars were pretty cheap for it. I was surprised.
Clone
But I was
Hero
like,
is a thing that a lot of folks are playing.
but I tell you, a multiplayer game that like in the music genre that was pretty fun but pretty cringe was SingStar.
Stop! I had ABBA SingStar.
It's SingStar. I had a lot of them on the PS2 or on the PS3 and PS2
I
actually.
don't think I ever heard of
Oh my
this.
god!
So,
I
It,
assume that you
oh,
just sing.
yeah.
yeah,
So
you
it's a
just
karaoke
it's a
game,
yeah, it's karaoke, but
but like, yeah, it came
yeah,
with microphones. It came with the
yeah,
microphones, and you
yeah,
can,
it did.
sing with other people. But like when it got to like, well, when it got to PS3, you could also like buy some extra songs. But like you can compete with people online too. Like they would like if you had the camera, you could sing, and
Great.
then you can like put it
Think
online, and people would like
Just
do it.
Dance, but you're singing instead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh
And
no.
it was really fun, but I'll tell you the funniest thing I had happen to me one time. I was playing it with my kids, and with the girlfriend I had at the time. We were all playing, and they had like I don't remember what it was, but they had Culture Club, and it was Karma Chameleon, and we were all singing. So I suck. I don't. I mean, I can't sing anyway. But I just remember, like when you're playing on PS3, most of the time, if you don't change your settings, it tells you what you're playing. So like, it's on my name. It said like Insane Star singing Karma Chameleon. So we're like just jamming, me and the kids, and I had somebody message me on the friends list like, "Are you really singing Karma Chameleon right now?" And I was just like, "Huh? Oh yeah, like why not?" Like I mean, I don't know. It was just funny, but I was just like, I guess he tried to call me out, whatever it was. But I was just like, yeah, we're playing SingStar, bro. But it's a fun game. It is, but it is cringe for online because you can take video of you singing it and then you can like upload it and people can like compete against you, kind of like TikTok's duets, but like singing. And then like the PS4 version is still out there, and you actually use your phone as a microphone. You like connect to its server or something. But I mean, it is fun though. But I'm not going to say do it online if you don't want to look
ABBA
certain way.
SingStar was the fucking best, and I will
Oh,
die on that hill.
we had ABBA, and we had ABBA. We had
Take a
the
Chance on Me was
Queen.
actually so hard to sing. Like the backup vocals
Yeah,
for it, so hard.
it was. Yeah, and yeah. And speaking of which, it was also like multiplayer to where like everybody in the house could like sing with you, like
Yeah.
against each other, or like do certain parts, or like you know what I mean. Like if my kids would be singing, I could do the rap parts. Like it was a thing. I love SingStar though, but it was very cringe for online stuff. Like I never did the video stuff, but I used to go and I used to watch like people's uploads, and I would just die laughing because some people were really into it. I mean,
Oh
more
yeah.
power to them, but people would be breakdancing, they'd be dressing up, and it was a whole thing. But it was cool. Like I mean, I recommend it. I mean, I don't know if they have it on PC. I doubt. I think it was like a PlayStation only thing. But yeah, I had like a whole lot of stuff.
Like I had it on PS2.
Yeah, the PS2 I had. Well, there was speaking of like Guitar Hero stuff, they did the same thing with SingStar. They did like their own songs and put like custom songs in there. So like, because someone did a whole Motown one, and then like, and then someone did a whole Michael Jackson one and Prince one, like custom ones. It was pretty cool.
I do remember the Michael Jackson one, because wasn't there like a dance version of that as well?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Modding community does some dope shit. They like, but yeah, they had all these custom ones. It was pretty cool. But I want to get SingStar down. I just want us all to sing together. Can we do that?
Me?
Yes.
Do you remember? Oh my
I don't
god!
sing.
Do you remember
I
when
don't
there was
either.
like the
I
Twitch
suck.
Sings thing?
Sing.
Oh.
What the what?
The Twitch Sings? Like there was that like Twitch music app thing?
No.
Oh my god, I
don't
like
think I ever knew about this.
this like vague memory from like I think it was like a few years ago that stopped being a thing.
Wow. I've never heard of that. That's funny.
I have to Google that now. Did I like fever dream this? Like
I don't sing either. I suck at it, but we should just all just sing karaoke together and just
Well, I don't know anybody else's music.
Oh,
So
I will
all the more reason I don't sing.
listen. I will sing whatever the hell you put in front of me. I don't.
I literally only listen to Korean music
And
Korean,
I will
which I also do not speak. So there are no
That's the fun of it,
options.
Bestie.
I will sing the shit out of it. Just I will make a fool of myself.
no, but the idea of Rain singing twice is the funniest thing I've ever thought of.
Hey,
Oh God.
I will definitely fucking do it. I will.
That's hilarious. I love that.
I have no shame in the world. I will definitely do it. There was a game that was another multiplayer game that we had. It was called Def Jam Rap Star. So it was
Yeah,
SingStar.
yeah. Oh my god.
Oh,
You remember
my
that?
God.
Yeah.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah. It was so fun.
God, that was
And-
in the recesses of my mind.
They also had, even though it was Def Jam Rap Star, they also had, oh god, what's that song? It wasn't a rap song at all, but it was Pretty Fly for a White Guy.
Oh my fucking
Oh
god.
yeah.
That was, yeah, that song is funny. If you ever hear listen to the lyrics to that song, that shit's funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
That's
used
a fun
to it used to be on Kerrang all the time, which Kerrang was like the alternative, like the emo music channel here.
Oh yeah, God, that song was funny. God, but yeah,
Is that song considered emo?
Really?
The Offspring are kind of like more
yeah, I
of
guess
like a
so.
punk
Okay.
band, so they kind of it gets away with it. Speaking of horror multiplayer, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game just came out.
I heard that was fantastic.
Yeah, I've heard really good things from it, and I watched a little
It's-
bit of it last night.
Yeah,
and
I
it
have 3
genuinely
killers.
seems quite scary.
Yeah, 3
I
killers.
Because
writing it down?
you play as different members. Well, you can play as like either like survivors from like
Yeah.
the series, or you can play as different members of the family,
Yeah, it's 3
like who are
versus
the
4.
killers. I think yeah.
Dude, I heard it was really good though. They say you need like a lot of communication.
Yeah. Like the thing I kind of hate is that like of course it's getting fucking compared to Dead by Daylight, which like can we stop doing that, please? Cuz like yeah, they're both asymmetrical games, but like other than that, it's like they're both really good games, and I haven't played yet, of course, but like I'm actually kind of willing to endorse this without like having played it, because it looks really fucking good, and they had it in development for so long.
Yeah, that's the norm though. Like when something sets a standard, they always compare it to like that one game. Because like I'm waiting on I want Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I want that one, but there's another one I want that's coming out, and I'm very hyped for, and it's based off one of my most favorite movies, which is The Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh God.
I forgot
want
all
that.
about that. Holy shit, we haven't heard
Yeah.
anything about it. It's so
Forgot about
bomb.
that too.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything about it except for like the trailer. They showed some gameplay, but
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that one's like
It does
4.
look
I think
very
that one's like 7 versus 4 or something,
Something like
I think,
that, yeah.
Yeah, so
That does
kind
look
of in
pretty
the
fun.
same area. But I like, yeah, Chainsaw Massacre, like it looks dope. I've seen gameplay. It looks amazing. Like I was just reading like someone's review and they're like, can you solo? Yeah, mostly. But when you die, probably more than anything. But like, it's definitely something you have to communicate like 100% because it's very difficult.
I think there is voice chat in it as well.
Yeah, I think there is. Yeah. So
Which,
it's like,
puts me a little bit off
well,
of solo queuing,
it's
but, like...
actually, yeah, it's
no.
actually crossplay if I remember. I think it's crossplay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Because a friend of mine has it on the PS5, and he just realized, he said, "Yeah, there's crossplay. So if you get it for PC, we could definitely jump on." I'm like, I would love to. It seems intimidating as hell though, but like I would
I
definitely
still
do
need to
it.
play the Evil Dead game. Because that was free
I
on
have
Epic
that
as well.
Oh,
at
Yeah, it
some
was free
point.
on Epic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I said we should hop on and try that one day. I haven't even played it. I forgot all about that.
Speaking of a multiplayer, scary, spooky game that we have all played was Outlast Trials.
Oh my god! That released a few months ago. Like,
It
I
did.
think...
It did. I haven't bought it yet,
I
but
haven't
it was
either.
really fun when we played it.
was
It really
really
was. I was
good.
enjoying it. It
I
was really
wonder,
good.
because, like, I haven't heard a whole lot about it, because I haven't seen a lot of folks playing it. But,
I've seen some.
I'm
but
curious. Let me see.
Yeah,
I
haven't-
know it was a very scary game, and there were a lot of penises in my face.
I was
Listen,
wondering
I
if
didn't
we were
like
gonna
that
bring
part.
That's just
Yeah.
grinder bestie.
Yeah, right.
No, that's not for me.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
yeah,
it was-
it's got a very positive rating. Look at that. That's good.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I want that one too. I kind of forgot about it though in the back of of everything else that I've been playing and trying to get to. But like, I do want that one because like, that was so good. And I forgot all about it. There's so many that I've got
That
to grab.
tutorial section.
That
which I
was
know
so
the tutorial
good.
section was solo, but oh my god, it was so good.
Yeah, it
And
was
so
good.
freaky.
It was.
I've been like trying to avoid. I haven't been keeping up too much with the news because I don't know how much they go into like the story, but I'm so curious
Oh, there
Yeah,
is.
about
I
the
haven't.
story, so I like want to go in kind of blind.
I haven't really like seen anything about the story necessarily, but I remember someone was playing it or streaming it, and they're like, there's this like certain difficulty that you can do and it unlocks something crazy. So I don't know exactly what that is. So I'm intrigued. I don't know if I'll ever
Yeah,
play it
I
on
mean,
like
that
super
whole-
hard, but
Yeah. Oh god, I would not do well.
I-
But that tutorial, I mean, the whole area premise, that horrifying lady, the meat grinder.
Oh,
oh yeah.
I have to read this review.
Yes.
This is for the Outlast Trials. I shredded people, got beat up, and got my dental checkup right away. In addition, a big guy chased me and showed me his hoodie without being asked. 10 out of 10.
Wow. Wow.
That was
Sorry. Showed me his noodle without being asked.
Noodle.
You know why I read
Yeah,
that?
I was crawling out of something, and he was just right there. So it was literally just like, ah! And we were
Wow.
streaming it, and I was just
God,
like,
yeah, I remember.
Oh no.
I need to
So,
look that up at some point.
Before we go though, I just had an idea pop in my head about a multiplayer game. I'm kind of intrigued to see if they ever decide to, and I'm just putting it out there. I would be intrigued to see Saw multiplayer game.
Don't talk to me. I have like war flashbacks from remember the Saw games for like Xbox or something.
Yeah, I
Like-
had those. Yeah,
I never played those. Oh my god, what?
they were for PS2
They-
and Xbox.
they were
Yeah,
so
They were
bad.
good. I liked them, but
they were Rain. They were so bad. Like the first one, like you can play and be like, this is pretty horrendous, but I'm having fun. The second one,
yeah.
you're just like, oh my fucking god, what is this?
I'm not going to say much about the second one because I don't think I finished it. Part one, I mean, I did like, but it was
I really
more
want to
because
revisit them. Like,
But the first Saw game you play as the detective
yeah,
from
Detective
the first
Tab.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Detective Tap. So,
okay.
so it takes place in there. The second one, I don't really remember like who or what, but
That, funnily enough, is like, so in the movies, it's never really like stated that Detective Tap is like dead or not, but he does die in one of the video games, and that's how he's like, that's his canonical death apparently.
yeah, I can imagine if they were to do like a multiplayer, like you have to survive the traps together, or like someone like online can make the traps, and then like the other players have to survive it, type of deal. I
It's
would
like
hope
the
that.
Mario games.
Yeah,
But I think that would be really good.
I think
it's
That
so.
would
like
be really fun.
it's like the Saw escape rooms. Like I really do want to go and do one of those. I'm sure there's one in Scotland. Like
Yeah, probably.
I can't remember where, but I'm sure I looked at it like a few years ago. But like I really want to go and do one of those. Like because like I like there's no risk of me actually being hurt in one of these, but
That you
like,
know of.
maybe I'll cure my depression.
Well, yeah. But no,
I was Tobin Bell's whole idea for that. Like,
and also
like-
speaking of another one coming up, what about well, it's not a multiplayer game, but it's the new that Silent Hill Ascension.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That
Where it's like everyone
Wait.
plays
yeah, but
Yeah.
like
for like months.
yeah.
a Silent Hill multiplayer game is an interesting topic.
Well, there was a Silent Hill multiplayer game
Was there?
before, but it was really whack. Yeah, it was called like Book of Memories or Book of Shadows or
Oh,
Or
right,
something.
yeah.
I remember that.
yeah.
one.
It didn't go over so well, but it was like. But this one is like an
It wasn't a
interact.
main.
Yeah, it wasn't a main. Yeah, it was weird. But like this one is like it was like an interactive like movie or interactive. I don't know what it really is.
Yeah, I think I want to say it's essentially kind of like the Black Mirror Bandersnatch, but like
Oh.
live and over the course of months.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
like people collectively vote on what action characters take.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's really cool.
It's cool.
Yeah,
But I have
that's my
a
understanding of it. I could be wrong.
yeah, I have a concern though about it
Uh-huh.
because
No, that the trolls are gonna ruin
Yeah.
it immediately.
yeah,
'cause
trolls.
yes.
Yeah, trolls. So that's the thing. Like, I mean, because obviously we don't know what's going to happen, but like, I just wonder when it comes to that, what's going to go in with, like, the trolls, like hacking it and making it miserable and just effing it all up. Because I'm wondering if they have thought that through. I mean, obviously, I hope they have.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure that they have, but it's, if everyone votes for, like, all of the characters to die immediately, then, like,
Yeah, exactly.
they can't really, it's like, okay, well, that's it. That's
Right.
what you voted.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Right. So that's why I'm like, I want to participate.
As,
So when
as
it
a
happens,
dev, if that happens, I would honestly I'm retiring right now. Like I'm in pain.
100%. That's 100%.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay. Like I'm just curious. I'm going to participate though. I really want to
Oh,
participate.
same.
But I'm curious to see how that goes.
Yeah.
I have held off for this long. It's been that meme where it's like the boy that's at the desk with the veins popping out of his head, just like it's been like 2 seconds since I've talked about like
We do have a time limit, but yes.
Yes.
yeah Pikmin 4 released. Pikmin kind of it's weird in the sense where like there's like separate modes where you can play with friends. I think Pikmin 3 had a mode where you could play with a friend, like an actual like in the game play with a friend. But I haven't had the chance to look at it properly in Pikmin 4 just yet. But like I want a Pikmin game where it's like designed around co-op, because like they would work so well like that, because like Pikmin 2 onwards you're managing more than one thing, like more than one playable character. And let me just say, in Pikmin 4 one of those is a dog, and it's the best fucking thing that I have ever done in a video game in my entire life. I would die for Ochi. I would die for him. And I truly, truly hope he knows that. Because, like, you start out and he's a puppy. And then overnight he has, like, a growth spurt. And he's not puppy. And he's good. He's so good. Pikmin 4, so good. And actually has, topped the charts for Nintendo. It beat Tears of the Kingdom on Nintendo's charts.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
So,
I gotta finish that.
yeah. Anybody ever play Pikmin 4? If
I
only
have
for
not played
Ochi.
Pikmin.
If only for Ochi. under the picked men.
I will find a way to play Pikmin just for you, Baka.
Like
I
you
will.
could just like fly over, and just stay here for like a week, and only play Pikmin 4.
There you go. I will.
I haven't finished it yet, but it's like it's mostly out of a no. I don't want this to end.
I feel that. Well, cool. But I think that's our time, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it's nice
I'm
to be
glad.
back.
Yes.
It's so nice to be back. I've missed you guys.
I have. I missed y'all. It was so fun. I was just like, finally.
Yes.
And we got-
Schedules actually worked out.
Yes,
It's-
finally.
It's been a time getting like a scheduled time where all of us are free. Like I'm
Oh,
free
yeah. Oh, yeah.
at all times because I'm a hermit now. But like, it's oh god, it's
Yeah.
really nice just kind of.
Yeah, it's a nice
being
thing.
back.
Sit and chit chat. It is. It's great. I love it. We
It's
got.
like it's like when you can like schedule streams in. Like it's just nice having that time, you know.
Yeah, it is for sure. Like I said, I miss it. It's kind of like a therapy when you have a crazy month or week and you want to go and sit and chat with your friends about just game stuff. Oh god, yeah. Well, we got more topics to talk about. A lot this time,
Yes.
so I can't wait to get more into these topics for sure.
Folks,
But
Too.
thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you.
yes, thank you.
We'll see you soon.
Peace.
All right.
Bye.